Hey lover, I'm Noella. You're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Noella and you're welcome to this channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, hi my love, you're welcome back again, So if you are on a journey of self-growth, setting boundaries, becoming better, self-worth, setting boundaries, all of that good stuff, then this video is right for you, okay? Today, I'm going to be talking about things that I will no longer tolerate in this year, 2025. And these are things that have drained my energy, that have questioned my worth, that have lowered my standards. So if you are someone who is on a growth journey, if you are on a journey of self-growth, self-worth, setting boundaries, then this video is right for you. Today, I'm going to be talking about things that I will no longer tolerate in the year 2025. Over the years, I've had mindset shifts that have helped me in how I show up for myself, that have helped me become better, and even in my relationships. And let me tell you, once you start believing in yourself, once you start valuing yourself, it changes everything. Everything starts to align. So I'm going to be bringing you guys on the tea, giving you guys everything that I did, things that I'm still doing, and things that I will not tolerate in the year 2025. Without too much talking, let's get right into it. Number one on the list is constantly explaining myself. Whew. Even the thought of saying itself is making me cringe. This year, 2025, I'm not in the space to constantly explaining myself. Once I've said yes, is yes. Once I've said no, is no. You know what it is? No is a full sentence. Yes is a full sentence. I used to feel like I needed to overdo. I feel like I owed people an explanation every time I set certain boundaries or I made certain decisions as regards my life. But honestly, I don't owe anybody anything. I don't owe you. You know, I feel like we need to actually say this to ourselves. Like, you really don't owe anybody an explanation. If you set boundaries for yourself, you set it for yourself. I don't need to sit you down to say, oh, this is why I stopped posting. And I'm trying to let you in and try to almost as if I'm persuading you to believe in what I'm like. No, nobody has time for that. If I've said no, I want you to respect what I've said, respect my decision, and know that it's for myself and for my good, and value what I've said. I'm not about to over explain to anybody in this year 2025. My choices does not need validation from anybody. If something doesn't align with me, I simply say no without feeling guilt, without justification. What I've said is what I've said. The mindset shift there is that my boundaries are not up for debate. No is a full sentence. Okay? Then that takes us to the second thing that I would not tolerate whatsoever in the year 2025. Emotional dumping and one-sided relationships. Oh my goodness. See, there are people that actually in your life that when you think about the value that they bring, you really can't say anything. All they do is dump and dump and dump and dump and dump on you. And one thing about people like that is that you really cannot even share good news with them because they have nothing to say about it. They can't relate. And I'm not even trying to bash people, okay? It's just how it is. And if we are being realistic, I know somebody is coming to your mind. There are people who just emotionally drain you. It's always a one-sided relationship. So this year, I'm done with that. I started last year and I'm happy that I did that for myself because we need to realize that we are not dumping grounds for negativity. I am not a dumping ground for anybody's negativity. If you want to talk, go talk to a therapist. I'm not saying that there are not times where your friends will need you for one or two, sometimes you just want to talk to somebody, that's fine. But if it is something that you constantly do, like as soon as I see your number, as soon as I see your call, I know that you're about to vent, let's rest, okay? Sometimes I have joy, sometimes I have good news, sometimes let's just vibe. Not every time you're always down, something is always happening to you, you always need something. Come on girl, you are better than that. So yeah, this year I'm not for that. I love being there for people, but I also need to realize that there's a difference between healthy venting and somebody who is just emotionally dumping on you and just pouring negativity on you without even checking if you're fine, if you're good, if life is going on with you. They care about themselves, and I think those kind of relationships are selfish. You're a selfish person. You think you're the only one that has problem. You're always here to vent. Who checks on me? If you don't check on me, what makes you think somebody's checking on me? So it's not fair. That's what I'm saying. So I no longer tolerate being an emotional sponge for anybody without, receiving anything from them, receiving any support from them. And I believe that relationship should be a two-way street. So my mindset shift is that I no longer accept any relationship that does not pour into me. If you're going to drain me, you're not going to be my friend. Simple as ABC. The third one is people pleasing and overcommitting. Honestly, I think it's the firstborn thing in me. I'm a firstborn daughter. And if you're from the African descent, you would know that it's something that is almost like default to us, that we tend to please people. I don't know if this is from some traumatic response or whatever, but I'm not going to go into the facts. This year, if I don't want to do it, I won't do it. I won't do it. If I don't want to, I won't do it. I won't do it because you want me to. I will do it because I want to do it. Because in the past, I've said yes out of guilt. I've agreed to things that I didn't want to and overextend myself just to avoid disappointing people. But what I've learned is that my peace is priority. My peace matters more than anyone's temporary disappointment. So if it doesn't align with me, I'm not doing it. And the mindset shift is that saying no to people is saying yes to myself. And if that makes me happy, that's what we're doing. The fourth one is making excuses for people's lack of effort. Like, if you want to do something, do it well. I'm tired of saying, because one thing I used to do is that I will always try to analyze why you are badly behaved. I will always try to say, maybe this is why this person did this. Maybe it's because of this. No, I'm tired. Like, people are grown-ups. People are adults. They know what they are doing and they are intentionally doing it. So in 2025, if you show me that you are a red color, I would not say you are burgundy. I would say you are red because you are red. I've stopped, okay? I'm not making excuses for bad behavior. I'm not making excuses for lack of effort. If you want to come, you come big or you go home. Literally go big or go home. You have to actually show that I am worth your time. Because honestly, if they wanted to, they would. You've heard about that, okay? If they really want to, they will. I'm tired of making excuses for people. I'm tired of accepting bare minimums from people. Relationship, friendships, family, friends, whoever. I'm actually tired. I want people to actually show me the amount of effort that I put into relationship, and I'm also willing to do better as well. So let's actually be more intentional with our friendship, with the way we show up for people in 2025, please. So in 2025, I no longer accept inconsistency, mixed signals, or half-hearted effort. No. Whether it be relationship, friendship, colleagues, work, school, anywhere, I no longer tolerate that. I'm only available for mutual respect. And the mindset shift is that I don't chase. I only align with what aligns with me. And honestly, I think it's high time we start doing that. I feel like I'm going to put this into 2 parts. So watch out for the next 5 in another video and coming next week. This last one is not something I do personally, but I know that there are a lot of people that do this. So I'm going to talk about it. This year, we are not going to tolerate feeling guilty about taking up spaces. The sky is wide enough, is big enough for 2 birds to fly without colliding. It is okay to take up spaces. It is okay to be big. It is okay to not shrink yourself. It is okay to actually express all talents and gifts that the Lord has given to you. So if you're somebody who always tries to downplay their work, downplay their talent just so another person does not feel uncomfortable, stop doing that. Stop doing that, okay? Show yourself. You are as beautiful as that person. You are as talented as the next person. Don't let anyone bring you down. Don't let anyone shrink your confidence, because you are all that matters. You are allowed to be bold. You are allowed to be confident. You are allowed to be proud of yourself. You need to stop holding back your personality to avoid being tagged as doing too much. No. People will always talk. People always say all manner of things. You should be confident in who you are. That even when they are saying it, you don't care. Show up as that extroverted person, because that is who you've been created to be. Don't form quietness. If you want to, obviously you read the room, but honestly, still show up for yourself. Talk. Be outspoken. Express your opinions. Say how you feel in the most polite way. Of course, I will always preach courtesy. So, but yeah, take up spaces. Your growth My growth, your presence, my presence, your voice, my voice deserve to be seen and heard. No one should dim our lights. No one should bring you down. You deserve as much right as I do. And the mindset shift I want you to have as regards that is that my success, your success doesn't dim another person's. So we can both be successful at the same time, in the same place. If you guys love this video, give us a big thumbs up. Let me know which of the mindset shift and things that you will not tolerate in 2025. They are part of the things that I've mentioned. Let me know. And there are things that I've not mentioned that, are things that is really bugging on your mind. Write it down. Like, let the girls learn. Let us see. I also want to learn. I'll be responding in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't, because we have a lot of goodies talked for you. We have a lot of beautiful content in store for 2025, and I'm so excited to share with you. And also look forward to the next part of this video, the things that I will not tolerate in year 2025, part 2. And without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.